Welcome to Take Me to Your Leader Tuesday, and feel free to join us on any given Tuesday as we draw fan art of aliens or aliens from our own imaginations.
Donkey Job Projects!
Safety belt fastened. Fire pilot jet. Fire main jet.
So here it is, the second week of Take Me to Your Leader Tuesday, hashtag Take Me to Your Leader Tuesday, and wow, it's really fun. Scott did an amazing job last week. I really liked his kind of like rat alien creature that looked like Han Solo. If you haven't checked it out, definitely go check it out. He'll be linked at the end of this video. And this is our second week of it, and hopefully some of you guys are joining along with us. We've had a lot of good response. I just want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. I definitely got some new subscribers since we did that video last week, and I really appreciate you guys coming on over, and hope you enjoy the videos that I make. Been doing a lot of 100 days of making comics videos, but I also do a lot of art videos like this, sometimes art advice and things like that. So anyways, today what I'm working on is this character that I actually came up with this name with my wife. I think it was kind of her idea. I was asking her what I should name this character, this like female, I don't know, like acrobat type looking character or something like that, and she came up with the name Mother Hover because she's like hovering on these like two discs and stuff, which is kind of fun. I found out a way to do some animation or whatever like on my app here that I use, and so at the end of the video you'll see her kind of hovering around on the discs, which is kind of silly and fun. But yeah, so my wife came up with this cool name, or helped me with it, and I don't know. I kind of, when I first kind of came up with this idea, I was first like I was just like sketching like body types and stuff like that. So I came up with this body type of like a really big head and a small body type of thing, which that's, now that I think about it, it's kind of similar to like the typical caricatures that I grew up seeing a lot of times that would happen. They'd have these big heads and stuff and small bodies. But I didn't really think of that when I was doing it. I was just trying to come up with a cool character. And originally I think it was like a dude, it wasn't necessarily a lady. But, I don't know, I just kind of, it eventually evolved into a lady, and I wanted to do these like weird buggy eye things that I had an idea for, and I like how her hair is kind of like flying behind her, and I kind of think the original idea was almost like an alien luchador type of thing. But then, as I went, I don't know, as I created this, I almost feel like, she's like almost like a circus acrobat or something. And then as I've been thinking about it even more, I was thinking like maybe she's like the like ringleader of like an intergalactic circus or something. Like that would be super fun. That would be fun to put in like a comic book or something too, like the SETI character that I have for, that I did for the Life in Space anthology that we recently did. I did a story called The Hitchhiker, just a little 6-page space adventure. And I really like the characters in that, and I have even written past that, like that little 6 pages, to a bigger world and a bigger plot and stuff. So I'm actually interested in I think continuing that story, and these characters could definitely be involved. And I mean, the idea of an intergalactic space circus, I think, is perfect. That could be perfectly woven into some kind of story and would be super fun. If SETI got kind of caught up with like the circus people or whatever, and had to find his way out of it or something. I don't know. Yeah, so many cool places you could go with that. But But yeah, for this piece, I used, I think I used mostly Pilot Parallel, or no, the Pilot, what is it? No, it's not the Pilot, the Pentel brush pen that a lot of people use. It's pretty typical these days, and it's a pretty cool tool. It's not good for like doing like watercolor or markers over because it'll bleed or whatever. But for this purpose, because I knew I was doing digital coloring, it turned out to work pretty good. And I think maybe I might have used some other pens for like filling in and stuff. But yeah, it was mostly that Pentel pocket brush. And then I obviously went in and colored digitally using Clip Studio Paint. And so yeah, and again, I'm still learning, the digital coloring and stuff like that. So bear with me, but hopefully you guys dig the end result. And one thing I wanted to talk about today, I thought would be interesting, is, I was curious, like, what do you guys believe, like, as far as aliens go? Like, do you believe that they really exist, or, do you believe it's just kind of a funny myth that, like, some Midwesterners, like, came up with or something? I don't know. There's this whole, like, Roswell thing, and the conspiracies and stuff, and, like, I think Roswell was a place where... Is that the place where there was like a flying saucer supposedly crash landed? I don't know. And then there's like this whole like Area 52 and so many like kind of modern mythologies or whatever, or like conspiracy theories and stuff like that are kind of interesting and fun to look into. Obviously, it's hard to know like if any of it's true or not. But there's this whole idea that you look out at the stars and you see billions of planets and stars and all that stuff, and you're like, how could there not be life out there, with all that space out there, So I think that logically you can kind of come to a conclusion where you may feel, that there's got to be something out there, right? I don't know if I feel that way or not, but it's definitely intriguing and definitely good fodder for stories. There's all these other like conspiracy theories, like the aliens have been working with the government, in underground bases and things like that, or like then there's like that whole Ancient Alien show, which I think is super entertaining. And I actually think that a lot of that stuff can be debunked, but it is intriguing, this idea that like aliens gave us like ancient technology and stuff like that. Like there's ancient technology that's even more like advanced than the technology we have, and it was somehow lost or something like that, and I don't know, just all these different like things, and there is like some traces of stuff in like old mythology and stuff that could possibly point to it. A lot of times they take some stuff from the Bible too, which also it's kind of, I feel like some of that stuff has been debunked pretty good, but anyways, it's still, like I said, it's super intriguing and fun to watch those shows and let your imagination wander, and again, for somebody who's like me, who likes to write and create comic book characters and stuff like that, it's nothing but awesome fodder for good stories and stuff like that. So yeah, hopefully you guys dug this, you guys and gals, dug this piece. Let me know what you thought, and it's going to be coming up right here real quick. You should be able to see Mother hovering in a inverted galaxy or whatever. So yeah, here it is. Hopefully you guys dug it. And again, yes, please feel free to take part in this challenge. I know some people already have talked about they want to do it and stuff, so definitely hashtag, take me to your leader Tuesday, and we'd love to have you. I can't wait to see Scott's next piece. I still haven't seen it. I saw the last one. It was really cool. Definitely go over to Scott's channel, check out his stuff if you haven't already, and I appreciate you guys watching. Talk to you next time.